Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Massimiliano Bruggia, representing Obicua Architecture. We are an office based in Rome and Milan. And today I'm going to introduce you one of our latest project in residential. We are talking about a residential project. This is in the United States, in particular in Utah, Powder Mountain. It's a mountain house. This is the place. It's a bit difficult to just explaining and describing with words what this place is. It's an incredible location in the middle of America, at the cross of the four American states, and is one of the tallest mountains of Utah. We're talking about 2,800 meters on sea level. And a group of innovators and investors, what we will call elites of America, are gathering together in this place, and they are creating their community. So this was one of the very first houses to be built. Very many others will follow. Okay, as I was mentioned before the video, this is a video that a group of friends in the team made in place. So this is a community. So a group of innovators and investors in America are creating a community in these mountains to gather and create a place where to come up with ideas and solutions to save the world from global warming and deal with all the problems that affect humanity. And not only are just talking about, but they are also trying to find solutions and finance it. So that was the scope. Our client is one of these members of this community, and he asked us to design his own here. We are talking about a peak of a mountain in the middle of one of the wildest places of America. And we had to face several challenges in building this home. We're talking about a place that in wintertime can reach about 4 meters of snow at a time. So the chance we had to build these homes is like just 4 months per year. So it took us about 3 years and a half to build this home. Design process, because of the location, the fantastic location, the house is designed and conceived as a binocular facing the mountains and the fantastic panorama in the view. So the house is all projected toward the outside. One of the scope of the design was to produce a home that was producing the minimum impact than possible on the wildlife and the nature of the environment, the local environment. So we came up with a series of sustainable solutions, both technological that low tech, and we produced a very compact home where we optimized as much as possible the internal spaces in order to avoid to waste footprint on the mountains and reduce the energy consumption. So these are the two floor plans of the house. The house is developed as a binoculars and is completely open towards the outside of the mountain. So the clients wanted to have a place that looks like a nest more than a home. So he wanted to enjoy as much as possible the nature. So we didn't focus so much into the design of the house as much as taking care and making sure that the homes was completely open towards the outside with views and connecting also the community. Most of the spaces of the house on the ground floor, as example, are designed to have community gathering of people. So these guys wants to gather together, talk about, discuss for solutions for the planet, and then finance it. This is one of the main views toward the south of the house. Said in particular the pool, which is cantilevered. We decided not to have any kind of landscaping around the house, so we preserve completely the wildlife and the wilderness. Externally, as I said before, the house needed to have to face challenges, so challenges and the time challenges. So it's all designed as a compact home to reduce impacts over the problems related to the dispersion of the heat and the heavy load of snow. While internally, we provided something that needs to look homey. So we use the timber, the local timber, local materials as much as possible, and so on. And any single room of the house, it's projected outside with this cantilevered terraces and sky views. Another thing that I would like to highlight is that we introduced in the local community some of the best Italian investors and producers of manufacturers for internal furnitures and Italian famous made in Italy products, and we brought it in to give a touch of Italy, so that is on a home that is so far away. And here is some view of the internal finishing and the solutions. And all our efforts were made in order to minimize the feeling of a place that is completely different from the environment. So we really focused on the spirit of the place, the genius loci, and produce a home that looks like a mountain house, because this is what it is in the end. These are some of the views that we can see also from the basement. So I would like to thank also the local firm, which is AMD Architecture, locally, and we have the La Fucina, Italian Interni, which was part of our team. And I would like to thank you very much for your attention.